Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Gary Hobbs, the podcast.
Welcome back to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Another grand episode with the one and only Gary Hobbs.
Ahí va, compadre, no como que quiere.
Quiere.
Little by little.
Little by little.
Man, our audience should have heard the first take. Welcome to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. Little D in the house.
Yes,
compadre
sir.
Jay-Z, Johnny D.
Sir.
Yep. Yours truly, Gary Hobbs. And another week. Compadre, it was a great weekend for us. It was long, compadre, but it was great. Now, remind me where we were at. No, Friday we were in Austin, ¿verdad? Yeah. And it was for a private event, Martha Soto. And we want to thank Martha for the hospitality and not just hiring us and people paying us, compadre, and not just the big, gigantic, upside down pineapple cake que me regalaron afterwards. I know, man. It was like, ¿verdad? But we had a great time in Austin Friday. Saturday, compadre, we were where, compadre? Remind me.
Dallas.
We were in Dallas, Texas.
Texas.
That's right.
Graduation and birthday party.
Yeah, Natalie, right?
Natalie. Yeah.
And it was her birthday. It was her graduation. But she told me she was also celebrating her birthday. So happy birthday, Natalie, and great time Saturday.
Yes.
And then Sunday, compadre, we ended up going to a Conjunto Festival, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
We were in Austin, Texas, and I want to send a big shout out Gilberto Perez Jr., El Chore.
Yeah.
From Gilberto Perez Jr. y Los Compadres, because he jammed with us on stage. Nos invitaron, compadre, and it was really nice of them. It was the Rancho Alegre Conjunto Music Festival, right?
Yes,
2026. It was at the Doris Miller Auditorium in Austin, and we had a great time. It was conjunto, compadre.
Something different, but yeah.
And for us, every year, the last 5-6 years, what they do is the last night, the last day, Sunday, invitan a un Tejano Chicano artist. And I think last year it was Sonny Osuna. I think the year before, if I'm not mistaken, it was Ruben Ramos. And I think the year before, Little Joe. These were names that were mentioned to us. Mm-hmm. But this year, I guess they had to call an old guy, but they call me. And so I did a little set, compadre. I want to thank you, compadre Jay-Z. I want to thank Gabriel Gil, our keyboard player. I want to thank Sonny Galindo on the drums and Roger Salinas on the accordion for helping me out with that, with that little festival. Our little set is what I was going to say, because we just did like 3-4 songs. It was really nice of them, compadre. Yes. And they scored us some money, compadre, and they were so nice to us. And a big shout out to Rancho Alegre Conjunto Music Festival. We were there this past Sunday, and then the fun really began, no, compadre?
on the way home.
So Johnny and Dee, we left Austin, and then we had bus problems.
Oh, man.
And it's just a little valve thing, una válvula del air pressure, y pues se te para todo el camión.
Híjole.
And so we were stranded about 20 minutes one place, and we kind of thought we kind of figured it there. But then we drove another 40 miles south y llegamos a un TA, right?
Yeah, New Braunfels, the TA New Braunfels.
Yeah, and ahí nos parqueamos, and So we're stranded. Mi compadre Jay-Z starts looking at the thing, and pues ahí le inventó un samago,
I'm a little special.
MacGyver, and he got us home.
There we go.
Us home, gracias a Dios. But other than that, the weekend was great, compadre.
Yes, it was.
Big shout out to all our 17 listeners, and you're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Of course, Eagle Pass, Texas. You can listen to us on GaryHobbs.com, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, LaMeraLeona.net radio every Saturday at 12 noon, and iHeart Podcast. Big shout out, as always, Domingo Garcia Law Firm, CRI Electric in San Antonio, Texas, Triple J Custom Welding, 0 fee payments, and Air Express Air Conditioning and Heating in San Antonio, Texas. But another episode, guys, another episode.
Oh, yeah.
Before we hit our segment, I'd like to remind everybody to subscribe, like, hit the bell, and what, Johnny D?
Share.
And share. Please subscribe and like and share, and comments, opinions, new music. You can send it to Gary Hobbs, the podcast at gmail.com. Gary Hobbs, the podcast at gmail.com. Here we go. So on our commentary segment, we like to call it sometimes Tejano cheese.
Oh, yeah. Tejano cheese.
Little cheese, man. Tejano cheese. But yeah, real Tejano talk, compadre. Real Tejano music here on Gary Hobbs, the podcast.
That's right.
Hey, compadre,
sir.
so I hadn't really noticed, but there's a really big trend now. Ahora, que lo están haciendo más. They're doing it more and more. Collaborations, compadre. Collaborations, right? I saw it years ago in Norteño, and then whatever they call it, Tejano Norteño. And pero I think, but now it's still being done. Like an example, Signo with Aaron Watson, right? What a crossover, ¿verdad? And Signo's done it with Solido. But I remember, pues Frontera was doing it with everybody, and
Everybody.
but big,
Everybody, yeah.
huge names.
Oh, yeah.
Huge names, right? And lately, Lucky Joe and Chingo Bling,
Yeah.
it's conjunto and a comedian.
A comedian.
Oh, yeah.
Chingo Bling, big shout out to. Remember, he put some post something that he was taking a blunt with me. So that's not true, ladies and gentlemen. That big shout out Chingo Bling.
That boy Chingo.
I'm sure he doesn't listen to the show, but
Shout out PJ.
yeah. But and then Secreto ahorita featuring Macizo, and so that trend, ¿verdad? That it's been going on, and pues Frontera y Karim León, compadre. Right?
Karim León, Shakira.
Yeah. So and Tejanos like us personally, nosotros did collaborations with the Crazy Pimps, Cari Karina here from Eagle Pass, Texas.
Yep.
Qué lástima. Okay, and pues at Freddie Records, we started doing collaborations. Llegamos, compadre, and we started doing collaborations. Tejano artists, right? And first of all, con Don Freddie Martinez, man, it's an honor for us. But Juan Treviño, compadre,
Treviño.
only 2-time Latin Grammy Award winner. We love him. We hate him.
Shout out
We hate
Juan.
him. We love him. Juan, we love you, Juan. And Stephanie Montel, compadre.
Stephanie.
Yeah. But so we saw several Tejano artists now starting to collaborate a little bit more. Nosotros, when we try to do collaborations, compadre, I tried to do something with Baby Bash. And we thought we had a deal going down. But there was somebody in the middle, a mediator. And he kept telling us, yeah, I've been in touch with him. But a very reliable source. We won't mention his name, right? But he's from Corpus. Y nunca se hizo, compadre. Nunca se hizo con Baby Bash. And I go, okay, pues, And then we try to collaborate with Paula Dianda. And Paula Dianda is a world-class elite singer in
Yep.
my book, our books, And then a la mera hora, it was I thought it was maybe too rich for my blood. So I'm sorry. It was like, okay, so I thought it was okay. But the truth is, you can't pay enough money for something like that, company. She's a elite singer, Paula Dianda. And big shout out. She doesn't listen to the show, but big shout out Paula Dianda. But no se me hizo con hacer el collaboration con Paula Dianda. And then, compadre, this last album, we tried to do a collaboration with William Beckman. And so we started texting, and it seemed like, yeah, it's gonna go down. But he just signed with Warner out of Nashville, and so I'm sure their management or their label was, Gary who? Well, I get it, So that it was very disappointing, but we tried. We were in talks with all three at one time. The last two albums. Baby Bash, Paula Deanda, William Beckman, all of them are fantastic artists. Oh my God. My hat's off to all of them. Pero it was very, very disappointing. And I hope, somebody doesn't borrow those ideas,
Yeah.
And then al rato, you see somebody did something with, pues Tejano, compadre. Paula Deanda is related to la gente de Tortilla Factory, compadre. Is it Guerrero family? They're from San Angelo. Man, I'm gonna be so wrong on this one, but Paula did do a duet, a collaboration with somebody from San Angelo, the Tortilla Factory, and so, pero no era Tejano, compadre, no era progressive keyboard stuff, and Baby Bash, we had something going on with a remake of Hollywood, ¿verdad?
Oh yeah.
And with the rap part and all of that, we wanted Baby Bash there and let him do his thing. Y no se me hizo, compadre. And then with William Beckman, pues. Again, now he's opening up for George Strait.
No man.
No mas.
No mas.
You're not doing. He's only opening up for George Strait. Pero big shout out William Beckman. He's from Del Rio, Texas. But I hope, compadre, collaborations seem to be coming along, and now what do you call that, Johnny? The EPs, no full album, no 12 songs. Now they're EPs, 5-6 songs.
Yeah.
They seem to be doing that now. But now, like Frontera, it's funny, we're Tejanos and we're talking about Frontera, but they seem to be setting the trend on a lot of things for several years now. But they'll do a single, and I don't see an album. And then another single, and with video, top-notch stuff, and no album yet.
Yeah, they probably do one at a time. Just let one go out and take it easy.
Well, as a label, I don't think Freddie Records, no les conviene hacer nada like that. We need a whole album, right? In fact, I need a CD too. But
maybe the thing is that they don't want to burn songs. They'll just throw one and
I
focus on that one.
I feel like that. I feel like
just
that.
focus on one and try to push
think
that
you're
one
right.
out and save the rest for later,
You're onto something, compadre, because the last two albums, I wrote like, I don't know, 9, 10, 11 songs. There's no way I can have 10, 11 singles go out under my name. Yeah. Bueno, maybe they're not that good, compadre. But I wrote material, and maybe it's a trend. D, do you think Tejano should be trending? Maybe the young stars?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, hey, bring in the legends with the new guys coming up. I mean, I think it's a great idea.
Or even these youngsters,
Yeah.
female and male, or two different females, different organizations, different bands, I
mean, imagine Secreto with Gary Hobbs. Man, that'd be something.
No, I don't think it's gonna happen. What was that chirping? Crickets.
Crickets.
But, hey, they're a great band.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt about that. Secreto. But pero Tejano. So there's a subject for next week. How they think the new artist. I think it was one of these. We've been mentioning too much Tejano Nation or what is that? Tejano TMV and stuff like that. But somebody just put algo de que, what do the young bands need to do? The young Tejanos, to get a hold of our attention, the classic Tejano sound audience. So I don't know where you break the age right there, compadre. 45 and up, I don't know. 45 till 80 and over, or just over.
Just over.
Pero that's something that we're gonna study next week. But I think the collaboration is happening, and this isn't just a little, letting the cat out of the bag. Pero we have a new single out, ¿verdad? Solo Sueño en Ti.
Yes, Yes.
We're hoping that the next single or something like that, we have a collaboration with Stephanie Montiel, and I hope the label considers that, and hopefully we have a collaboration with Stephanie Montiel coming out really soon from this last album, Soy Libre, Freddie Records, right? But the collaboration, hey, it is happening, and I think that's going to be a trend.
Big shout out to our proud sponsor, Domingo Garcia, and the Domingo Garcia Law Firm, with offices in Dallas, Houston, Odessa, and Fort Worth, Texas. More info at domingogarcia.com.
I wanted to bring something else, compadre, because this is our commentary segment. We call it Tejano cheese. But so I read this. Jacob Toby, you know who Jacob Toby is? Pues he's a Tejano singer. No te creas. He's a Spurs announcer on TV. Young guy. They just gave him renewed him a big contract, and then pues he was let go, compadre, because of extracurricular marital issues.
Oh, damn.
You know, and that. But does what happened to him? Does that same reason? Does that apply in Tejano music? Let me tell you why. Especially if you're a professional, you're a full-time musician, or full-time, and the musician, pues if you don't work, you don't perform, and pues you don't eat, you don't pay your bills, you don't, as a full-time musician, ¿verdad? Pero it really is, compadre, a reminder that how quickly the things, the offstage controversies, you know, can have major professional consequences.
Yeah.
You know, because it literally happens in our industry. I mean, example, the partying, not resting after work and stuff like that, and or the after parties.
Yeah.
And then the band's got to travel. Y andan todos jodidos, and they got to play next day, en la tarde. Y estás en stage con la carota ahí, and hey, somebody's paying us to be up there, man. You know, little things that people aren't gonna realize sometimes. You know, you can actually be sick. You know, you came across a bug or virus, but you tienes que poner la sonrisa. You gotta be smiling con gente, and sometimes, compadre, you know, I may be like laughing and trying to be a little bit, maybe I don't know, maybe more interconnecting con la gente, and then the next thing on social media, he must have been high or drunk because he was, you know,
He was
and then
too friendly.
yeah, he's too friendly. Y te sientes mal, compadre, y traes una cara de que, man, look at him, todo jodido, he doesn't even want to be up there. Y bien que cobró $25, $30, but, you know, like, so sometimes you don't win, you know, pero, you know, the parties, compadre, let's be honest, I mean, all of the above, wine, women, and song, I mean, the parties, the alcohol, the drugs, and Lord knows what else, ¿verdad? You can elaborate in your own mind, pero those things outside of the stage are gonna affect us sooner or later on the stage.
Yep.
And that goes in any business, compadre. Look at this guy, Jacob Toby, Chavalo, man, and he's a pretty good announcer. He just got a multi-million, they renewed a contract for him. And now he's out. It's pro football that Mike Vrabel, el de los Patriots, que ya lo traen. A él no lo corrieron, compadre. En este grupo sí te corren, compadre. Sí te corren. But so many things that happen outside the band, and you bring it in here, and then it's going to affect us. You know, but, compadre, that... I didn't want to get political, but you know, when they're talking about Bobby Pulido and he's running for, you know,
Congressman,
and then a lot of things that you hear, you just don't know what to believe, you know. And they're bringing up that, you know, Frankie Caballero's name stuff, and pues all of us in Tejano, compadre, you and me, we all know Frankie Caballero.
Oh yeah,
You know, and in lo que cabe, he's an extraordinary accordion player,
yeah.
you know. Pero there's a lot of things there that shoot, I didn't know, you know. But there's some things that I did know, you know. But things that you do outside of the stage is ultimately going to get back to you.
Yeah.
On stage, or whoever picks them up, or in our case, our band, same thing. We pick up somebody, and you know, the truth comes out. No, I don't mind telling you that I'll give you my 2 cents about that. We hired Frankie Caballero one trip, and I think he was just out of college. If you get it, he had just done time in college, and I didn't know, but I didn't hire him on that trip. Somebody else in this band at that time took him because we needed somebody for that weekend. We went to Florida. I swear, halfway down there, compadre, I wish I could throw him off the van. We were in the Ford, the Transit high roof van, and you just couldn't stand him, man. You know, and now we're talking best outside of the stage, off the stage. In stage, plus he played, and he really didn't know all of our stuff because he never practiced with us. He was a pickup for the weekend, and then I got over there, and the promoter had a problem with him getting on stage because he had a fallout with him with some other band. No, in fact, when he was with Bobby, you know, and so I didn't know, but I found out, and I took care of it like immediately. I mean, yo lo fuera dejado, you know, off the road if I had, you know. But again, there are things that you don't know, and until it's too late. But again, things that you do outside your work, it's gonna come back to, and especially in música, man. And so you see a high changeover of personnel, including in this band, and there's a lot of reasons for a lot of things that happen. But we get hired, we got to get on that stage, and we got to perform. But
you got to do your job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, compadre, I know that, right, compadre? You hammer that with the band every time somebody new comes in, and hashtag do your job. Just do your job.
Haz tu jale, vato.
Yeah, but that goes anywhere. But hey, once again, comments, opinions, new music. We always want to hear new music. If it's Tejano, you may think it's Tejano, but send it to us, please. But Gary Hobbs, the podcast at gmail.com. Gary Hobbs, the podcast at gmail.com. Now, we are going to be posting the next day or two, as soon as the producer / flyer, all of the above. That would be you, Johnny. Because we're gonna post something. We're gonna do what all these other social media sites do, but we're gonna do it on our end. So I really dislike when they start saying who are the all-time favorite Tejano bands, and you know, like, okay, so the top 50, compadre. And then they put my name and our name at 51. Pues que right. At 51. No. But when they do that, like, who's the all-time greatest? Ike, this and then you have commentaries, and somebody could very well just put, you know, my favorite singer of all time is Johnny Davila, right? Mine is David Villanueva, you know. But then somebody's got to come and attack Johnny Davila and say something about Johnny.
Yeah.
Or something about David. Yeah. And had nothing to do with who's your top whatever, right?
Yeah, just.
And I've seen that happen for a long time, social media, but I see the radio stations do it. And I go, God bless radio. You need musicians in music, right?
Rating.
So now, mine is a very innocent and very dear. It's a good question, but we're gonna post this week, and hopefully we get more than 4 or 5 emails on this. Pero hey, compadre, if you were to think in a top 10 all-time list of all-time Tejanos best radio DJs.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Now we're gonna see qué tan chingones are some of these DJs that don't play our music, you know, and no, pues eso no Tejano. Oh no, that's Gary. That's very old. He's old. You know. Well, let's see if you make the top 50 list, brother. But no, it's an interesting question, brother, because throughout the years, man, compadre, the very first trip that I went to El Valle, the Rio Grande Valley, and it was like in 83 something, no? And we're going down, and I'm listening to KIWW. Compadre, qué estación de radio tan... Is there another word for chingón? You know.
Killer?
Awesome. Wonderful, marvelous, but qué estación tan brutal, compadre. And the DJs, oh my God, man, Radio KW. But they were playing Tejano a lo mendigo. I heard Supply Company and
Oh, yeah. All the-
back then and all that new music I had really never, paid a lot of attention to. And this is 1983 cuando yo fui al Rio Grande Valley. I think I was heading to Harlingen or something. And pero we're going to post up on all of our social media sites, or Gary Hobbs Official on Facebook and Twitter, que es X ahora, and Instagram, and TikTok is GaryHobbs.official. But we're going to be posting the parte de Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Who would you consider the top 10 radio DJs of all time? En paréntesis, Tejano Radio DJ. No me salgan con el violín,
Norteño,
que
conjunto.
violín, o que el whatever, and Tejano. Man, I can just hear somebody's gonna tell me a DJ from Radio Jalapeño, or they were after the fact. Radio Jalapeño, pues siempre fue conjunto. Radio Jalapeño and KEDA.
KEDA, yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we need to reword that when we say top 10 radio DJs from Tejano Radio. I don't know, but I'm going to put that on social media and see if we get any kind of reaction. But if you have an opinion of that, a comment, once again, send us a text. I'm sorry, an email. I was just going to give my personal phone number out. Email to GaryHobbsThePodcast@gmail.com. GaryHobbsThePodcast@gmail.com.
They could also comment in any one of the social media platforms también.
Well, see. Yes, of course. Well, when we post that, it's going to come out on all those different platforms, ¿verdad? Pero Gary Hobbs Official, ¿verdad? Hey, this is Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We're in Eagle Pass, Texas. We'll be right back.
We want to thank our proud sponsor, CRI Electric in San Antonio, Texas. Family and veteran-owned commercial, residential, industrial, electrical services on electrical, data, voice, science, and solar. Give them a call at 210-509-8889. Big shout out Israel and Christine Garza, CRI Electric. Welcome back to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. And here's mi compadre, Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Jay-Z in the house. Little D,
Yes,
Johnny
sir.
D, you're truly Gary Hobbs on our Today's Tejano segment. Before we go on, compadre, big shout out to Justa Trevino. Of course, her husband, Rudy, Rodolfo. They're big time Gary Hobbs family and friends, supporters, and dear friends of ours. Big shout out Justa, because she sent us an email. Okay, she thought it was good about all these people that were being involved with the cruises and stuff. It just makes it bigger and stuff like that. So big shout out to Justa. Nobody sent us on email, compadre, like, what they thought about saturation of cruises. Okay, so next question. Okay. Hey, on today's Tejano, we have new music. Now, new music from a veteran, an icon. That's right. And that's something that I keep telling people, that there's a lot of new music and it's great music out there, but you get a veteran band and somebody like our next artist, but they have hits from the 80s and the 90s, and and so I hate that, compadre. I hate to hear that, right? Because I fall kind of like around the same lines, or the pero this is new music by David Lee Garza y Los Musicales. Of course, they're on Freddie Records now, and they have a new song. It's written by Samuel Ramos Jr. This is David Lee Garza, Los Musicales, with Delante de Ti.
Ahora que me encuentro delante de ti, yo
providing trusted payment solutions for businesses of all kinds with no contracts, no hidden fees, and free equipment. For more information, call or text 830-461-0905.
David Garza, los musicales, new music, Delante de ti. Freddie Records, compadre. Freddie Records.
Freddie Records.
Their video, it's on Freddie Records TV. Freddie Records TV on YouTube, compadre. Did you notice anything on that video we just saw, compadre? It was Richie Valderrama.
Richie Valderrama, yeah, Richie.
I want to know if he just cameoed or he got paid as a model, porque he does all of that, ¿verdad? Richie Valderrama. Our dear friend
Shout out Richie.
Richie Valderrama. Padre, hijo de Henry Valderrama. The Henry Valderrama y La Patria.
Patria.
San Antonio, Texas. But great sax part, brother. Richie, te aventaste. New music. David Garza, los musicales, Delante de ti, Freddie Records. We want to remind everybody that please subscribe and like. I got to change my voice para que crean que there's more people here. Subscribe, like, share. Send us comments.
Ring the bell.
Opinions, or ring the bell. Send us new music. Do something, please, so we can get to 18 listeners. And all of that info, please send us at Gary Hobbs, the podcast at gmail.com. Gary Hobbs, the podcast at gmail.com. Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Eagle Pass, Texas. We'll be right back.
We want to send a big shout out to our proud sponsor, Air Express Air Conditioning and Heating. They're bonded and insured. They do service, sales, installs, and repairs. You can call them at 210-601-2678. That's 210-601-2678. Big shout out Javier and Sally Gomez for all your air conditioning and heating needs. Call Air Express.
Before we leave, compadre. Oh, yeah. Little D.
Yes, sir.
Johnny D right here. I want to remind everybody that we will be posting something on all our social media sites. Who would you consider the top 10 radio DJs of all time? Tejano DJs. Tejano DJs. Who would you consider the top 10 radio DJs of all time? Tejano Radio. We're going to be posting that. But our social media sites are Facebook, Gary Hobbs Official, Instagram, Gary Hobbs Official, X, Gary Hobbs Official, TikTok, Gary Hobbs.official. Of course, we do have GaryHobbs.com. And also our Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 8. We are registering, compadre. We're up to 420 people, compadre. Ahí vamos.
Vamos.
Cubo. Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 8. January 31st through February 7th, 2027. On board Stephanie Montiel, compadre, and her band. Joe Posada, Texas Latino, the David Olivares. The Crazy Pimps, Homeboys, Eagle Pass, Texas. Tejano Locos on the boat with us, as always. And that old guy, Gary Hobbs and the Usual Suspects. Special appearances by DJ Tippy Tip, Gabriel Zavala, Lily Vela, and Johnny D. That guy, Johnny D.
Johnny D.
Those
The
intros,
master
compadre,
of
the
disaster.
master of disaster. Disasters. For more information, you can visit us at GaryHobbsCruise.com. Now, compadre and Johnny, you can tell everybody, Little D's on board this year with us because
That's right.
Gary Hobbs, the podcast, will be hosting our meet and greet session.
We made it happen. Oh,
Yes, we did. Gracias a Dios. But we have 3 full dances. Our meet and greet. We have a pool party. We have our 70s and 80s night. And D, we all dress up. We all dress up.
I'm
70s,
looking at costumes
80s.
already.
attire.
I'm looking.
Great.
I'm looking.
And of course, our Tejano Local Beach Party that's at Mr. Sancho's. And this year, we've added a little twist to that because now you can twist and shout on a dance floor. At Mr. Sancho's with Tejano Local Beach Party featuring DJ Tippy Tip. Please call our exclusive travel agent, Happy Mireles, 469-450-1168. Happy Mireles at 469-450-1168. And like always, big shout out Domingo Garcia Law Firm, CRI Electric, Triple J Custom Welding, Air Express Air Conditioning and Heating, and also 0 fee payments. Now, compadre, so this week we head to Longhorn Ice House, Dallas, Texas, this Saturday night.
Texas.
Por Dios, Saturday, July 18th. Now, Friday, July 24th, we are in Lockhart, Texas, with the St. Mary's, the Visitation Jamaica. Saturday, July 25th, we are at St. Michael's Catholic Church, Rawls, Texas. So we visit St. Mary's and then St. Michael. There you go, Friday and Saturday. Now, Saturday, August 1st, we are back at El Social. Gary Hobbs, the usual suspects, the crazy pimps are in the house with us. Tejano Loco, come visit us, H-Town. Saturday, August 1st, Houston, Texas, El Social. Now, Saturday, August the 8th, we're at Pachanga Sabor y Música Festival, San Diego, Texas. And on Friday, August 14th, but we have Freddie Records tribute to Freddie Martinez Sr. Texas Rodeo Saloon, Texas Rodeo Saloon, Katy, Texas. That's Friday, August the 14th. Compadre, next week we'll let them know all the bands. I know Jay Perez is there. I think David Lee Garza is there.
David Lee. La Fiebre.
La Fiebre is there.
The Iconics, I think.
I think Mike Gonzalez and the
Iconics.
Iconics. Gary Hobbs, compadre.
Gary Hobbs.
Gary Hobbs también.
Gary Hobbs, yeah.
But Freddie Records tribute to Freddie Martinez Sr., Don Freddie Martinez Sr. Buddy, they're saying he's going to be there.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be a great treat. See the La Familia Martinez there. But any announcements before we leave? Of course, we want to say a big shout out to all our 17 listeners and your birthdays.
No birthdays so far.
No
Just
birthdays.
shout out to Luis Javier and Celia.
You do have?
I got one. Happy heavenly birthday to my grandmother.
Oh, there you go.
Villanueva. We miss you so
Heavenly
much.
birthday.
There you go. And her name was, I'm sorry.
Irma Villanueva.
Irma Villanueva. There you go. Happy
I got one
heavenly
more.
birthday.
I'm sorry. One of my tias, Irma Garcia. Happy birthday. Love you.
Happy birthday, Irma Garcia, from everybody here at Gary
Happy
Hobbs, the
birthday.
podcast.
That's right.
Compadre, once again, big shout out to all the usual suspects. And at that Conjunto Festival, compadre, once again, thank you for
Oh, no problem, compadre.
giving me a hand there. And
Para eso estamos aquí.
it's off the bucket list, compadre. I did a Conjunto Festival.
You gotta be a team player, compadre.
Compadre, you got to be a team player.
Yes, sir.
Not just have meetings. You got to be a team player. compadre. You got that right. Pues de parte de Little D, David Villanueva,
That's right.
compadre Jay-Z,
Oh,
Jaime
yeah.
Samago, Johnny D, Mr. Johnny Davila, yours truly, Gary Hobbs. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. This is Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Real Tejano talk, real Tejano music. We'll see you next week. Dios los guarde, Dios los cuide. God bless. Say bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
The master of disaster.